All right, so looking at the decorator's assignment, actually this is pretty straightforward, I think. And what it is that you have been given a function which is called Fibonacci. There's a few things we want to do, right? Using decorators, the first thing we want to do is to trace how many times, how many number of calls this fib is called or executed in this recursive method, right? So that we will do using the trace, the trace decorator, all right? And then, not the trace, actually the track. We're supposed to rename it to track. You can look at chapter 9 slides. I think it's around slide 20 or so. And then you will rename that. I mean, add some code that will actually cache the values, right, inside the wrapper that you're writing, so that the Fibonacci is not called over and over again for values that has been calculated before, right? You're saving a whole bunch of time over there. And so let me just, I want to walk you through those. In this exercise, this assignment, you're supposed to write two wrappers, right? And first one would track, right? Track and also cache, right? Cache it. And then you'll be writing another one that will basically log, right? Log information to a log file. So, this code that I'm working with from a previous lecture, this is not Fibonacci's factorial. All right. So I'm going to give you some pseudocode. I think all of you should be able to figure this out. And here, you will pretty much declare a cache, just like it's given in the assignment. Cache, there is a dictionary, right? And then in here, you will basically, because you remember when this factorial is called, the n, right? N is a key. For example, if n is 4, so I'm looking for factorial of 4, right? So you will get the, I want to call it key, but it's the n, right? It's the n number, and then you will basically check if key not in the dictionary or the cache, right? If it's not in the dictionary, what are you going to call? What are you going to do? You will basically, right here, right? See that f function? You will basically, I'm going to cut it out, right? If it's not in there, you will assign that to x, something like that, right? You call the function, whatever value you get, you put it in x, and then you add the value, which is x in this case, right, to the dictionary key dictionary for key for the key n. Hopefully that makes sense, right? So you get the x value, and then dictionary for the key n, you put the value in there, right? I'm kind of talking it the other way around. And then right, so check, put it all inside here, check. If it is there, right? If it is not there, then you get the calculation, you put it in the dictionary. What if it is there, right? Else, if it is there, then you basically, right, you return it, cache, cache, and then here, what is coming in, right? You're putting in key because you're using the key, right? That is the key. So that would be your number 1 to do. There is your number 2 to do, right? And this would be number 3. All right. Number 4 right here. This else is number 5. All right. Number 5. And then this is like number 6. So you have to do a lot of things here. And it's pretty straightforward. You got to look at the first tutorial that I have on this assignment that talks about the cache, and you're basically using the same concept in here, right? To do that. And then the second part of the assignment also requires you to do some logging, right? And that one's pretty neat too, because I'm going to, where's my function right here? So take this out, and right, we've talked about this. So this, let's just say this one, I'm going to take it out. Now for logging, you write, of course, this F1 would be called track and not F1, okay? And for logging, this F1 will be called logs or logging or something like that, but not F1 either. Okay, logging is pretty straightforward too. All right, And so in the logging, you are basically getting the result of n factorial, right? For the particular value of factorial, I'm talking about the key. All right, you're getting that, you're getting the, well, I deleted something I shouldn't have deleted. Give me one, right here. So basically getting the x, right? And then you are, you open the log file, all right? And you log, or write in the format required, right? And that is it, right? Simple. This one is actually pretty straightforward because, and that shouldn't be there, right? You are basically getting the value, right? The answer when factorial is called for a value such as 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever value it is, right? And that answer, you'll open a log file, you will add that, you'll add it to the log file in the format that's described in the assignment. All right. So that is that. And then remember, when you are calling your decorators, right, you are tracking first. So track goes first, then log goes after, right? The order is very important. All right. The order is very important. And all of this is from before. And I'm not like giving you the answer, but I'm giving you some ideas and some pseudocode that will help you in this assignment. So hopefully this helps you. Trust me, it's pretty straightforward, and yeah. In total, you'll be writing like 2 of these, all right, and 1 of these or something like this. So not much code. Hopefully this helps you further.